This morning, I received a message from Wilhelm that said, "You win when you discover peace and happiness." And what that meant was we each are going through something right now in our world that is really disruptive. And we're being asked to know what is going to cause us to become peaceful and happy. And it's always going to be something that our soul has directed us to do. See, because I believe that we each have that when we are born into the world, and we figure that out as we live our lives. And at certain times, it becomes a little challenging because we have to deal with what's going on in the world. We must take in all of it. Our political divisions, we have to look at that and we have to talk about it because we have to own who we are. I'm an intuitive empowerment life purpose coach, and I believe that every person has a place in the development of our world. And everyone has that purpose, and we just keep figuring it out as we live our lives. And sometimes it's challenging. A couple of years ago, my Wilhelm said we were going through a restructuring, not just of this country, but of the world. And I go, wow, this seems big. Didn't know what was going on, but everything that has come through has shown up. That this is a big shift in power. That's what we're moving through now. It may look in your particular country as it does in mine, that it's a shift between these two parties, which they're just demonstrating it. However, it's a shift within us. Every person needs to know who they are. And you come to know that when you feel peaceful and happy. That means that you're making choices that are in alignment with your soul's purpose, what you came to the earth to deliver, what you came to contribute. And you always know what it is because you will feel it. I did a video some time ago where I said the information I received, if you're still angry, then you're not done yet. That means you haven't figured out yet your purpose and you're not willing to speak about it. In these messages that I received when the whole pandemic kind of started, it was said that the United States would lead the way. You're going through a restructuring in your world, and the United States would lead the way. And that made absolutely no sense to me. And I said, okay, I'll just keep delivering this information because what it looks like now is that no, United States is imploding. They're going in the wrong way. Why is that happening? And then today I saw what they meant. Because Joe Biden gave a speech today that was the big truth. I did a video the other day on the big truth, and that was the big truth that I wanted to talk about. Why are we here? What are we trying to create? What do we want to see in the world? And we know what that would be by what we're choosing to enter, what we're choosing to put in it. If we're choosing to hate everyone else, then that's the world we're going to create. We each are making that choice. And the way that we know is how we feel. Always. If it feels good and happy, we're probably in alignment with what our soul wants. Now, none of us can make a decision about that for anyone else. We can only make it for ourselves. We can judge everyone else all we want, but we have to look at us. The other day, Wilhelm put out something on blame. They said they wanted each of us to look at that. There's a little PDF that I created that's out there. It's in one of the messages. But anyway, it's about blame, because they said this is what you're going to go through now, because you're going to look at your world as everything is breaking apart, and you're going to blame everyone outside of you. You're going to blame your government, you're going to blame your leaders, you're going to blame all of that, except it's about you. It's about what are you doing? Are you owning yourself? Are you putting into the world what you came to do? Are you doubting yourself? Are you using a lot of self-judgment and all of that? That's what's come through all of the talks. What we're meant to do now is to let go of that, because there's strength in oneness. You think strength in numbers? No, it's about coming together. Now, the numbers get you to create something that moves in one direction or the other. However, when we come together as humans, all of us, we have ultimate power and strength. And that's what we're here to create now. And there's a huge shift going on in the world, which is why the conflict is happening, because people don't want to let go of power. We don't want, and then many of us don't want to change. We don't want to deal with certain things. We don't want to talk about certain stuff, but we have to. We have to own who we are, and then we will find that place of peace and happiness. See you soon.